Well, welcome back to Action Drones again. Got another box in the mail. Got another new drone. This is they do make an older version, but this is the latest version, the upgrade. I downloaded some tech stuff, which we'll get into in a minute, but it's the JJRC X6 Upgrade Aircus. Okay, 5G Wi-Fi, double GPS. With 4K wide-angle camera, 2-axis self-stabilizing gimbal, remote control, quadcopter. Very nice little copter. So I'll try and open it this way and start so you guys can see it in that way. It's got two latches, comes in a great box, very strong foam, chuck it around, do whatever you want with it. So very well protected. And then we open it up, and when we open it up, we get the drone all very well packed in there. See? All very well done. And we get all your instruction manuals and some stickers and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, lots of foam padding, so you'll be able to throw this thing around in the back of your truck, car, whatever you want, and not worry about it. So we'll take out that little bit first. Let's put that down there, and we'll remove the drone. Look at that. That's a beautiful little girl, eh? I ordered this one for testing with 3 batteries. So we should have 3 batteries inside the box. And as you can see here, got the 2-axis gimbal here, which is also controllable. So you're up and down. What else we get here? Another battery. So we've got the extra battery there. Right there. Battery charger, which will just stick into your phone charger again as well. Stand the battery up in, and it'll smart charge it. Another battery in there. I'll take it out of the plastic and show you this one. I can take it on the drone, and anyway, we'll do this. So yeah, just a smart battery. 7.6 volt, so they're 2-cell, 2500 milliamps. So yeah, quite a big battery. And they're telling you that you should get 20 to 23 minutes of flight time out of one battery. I mean, it's a pretty heavy battery, and then it's the same as normal, just lights, check what's going on. That's not quite full. There's a storage voltage. Take it off. It's off, and then we get the remote. It's a little remote, quite small, but feels nice in the hand. Feels pretty good. Looks very professional. Looks nice. Got LED screen in here, which will fire up too. So we got that. Got the remote, drone. Get the phone attacher, so we can sit our phone on there. And we get our propellers, and then we get a spare couple, and then we get the good old same old screwdriver and charging cable, USB charging cable, and that's it in the box. All the rest is foam padding. So yeah, say, very nice box. I like the box a lot. Just like the DJI, one of the DJI Phantoms coming. It was really good. So yeah, on the specs it says that control distance is 1,000 meters on this one. The old one was 500 meters. 20 to 30 minutes, 200 minutes to charge. USB charging. Video resolution is 3840 by 2160. Photo resolution is the same, 3840 by 2160, 25 frames per second in 4K, and then it only weighs 350 grams all up, and all the rest is just other stuff that we'll go over. And then camera is 120 degree adjustable, so it can go up a bit and all the way straight down, so that's pretty good. And it takes a micro USB card. So that's a little bit of technical information. All this technical information is on our website, so just go to our website, find it, and everything about the drone is under it on actiondrones.com.au. You'll find everything on there. So it takes 4 AA batteries in the back of the remote there, and then this, I haven't worked this one out yet. Okay, a little screw into there like so. So we'll get we won't worry about putting that on at the moment, but as you can see, it just screws on there, sits in that hole there, nice and tight, and then it'll give you a phone charger up the top. As I was saying before, that's where I like them. I don't like the ones down the bottom, but because you can really see what you want to do. It all depends on you, how you fly, you know. If you're flying just full line of sight and you just want this to do your programs and down here, it's not a problem. It's all personal opinion. So that will go on there later. So we've got that, we've got the drone, and then we have in the instruction bag here. So we get we don't really want this one because this one's in Chinese. It has one word in English, GPS. Obviously there's no Chinese version of GPS. But we'll figure that out. This here is all in Chinese too. And our instruction manual is all in Chinese. So what I'll do is I'll get the English version of the instruction manual, and I'll put a link to it. So on our website, when you go and look at the drone and everything else, you'll see a button, click on, and that'll download the instructions in English. So I think we'll get through it without having to read. Pretty simple. If you've owned drones before, most drones are all the same. Pretty self-explanatory. It does all your major stuff too. It does orbit, follow me, waypoint, gesture, you know, take a picture, take a video. It does all those modes as well, which we'll get into a little bit in the app in this video, but once we get outside and we do our live, you know, flying outside, and we show you everything what the drone does, we'll show you all its actions and the control, the app, all the features of the app. So it'll be coming up shortly too. So this one here we'll try and figure out on our own, I guess. For the minute, we'll just put that there for a sec. So the SD card goes in here, right in there. See it in there, in the side of the camera there? That's where your SD card goes in. That should be enough. I've got another SD card, which I will put in. It doesn't go that way. It doesn't go that way. Let's see if we can figure out which way it should go. Get there. a bit tricky to get the SD card in. Don't like that idea, eh? I suppose once you've done it once, you'll figure it out properly. It's like everything, you've got to get to know it. And being a new drone, I have to figure it all out. There's the slot over there. Okay. Goes in that way. There you go. So it sits in like this. There you go. So it goes with the prongs. Sorry about taking so long, but yeah, it was a pain, but I figured it out. You got to hold it to one side, and the gold bars go facing the lens of the camera, okay, and she slips straight in. So it comes with a propeller, so you've got A and B. A and B, so we've got a B propeller. So B goes to B. B normally is left-hand thread, anti-clockwise, and I get an A. These are screw on, which is good. Not held on them with any little screws or anything. Put them on like that. We need another B. Put it backwards. Here. Like that. And we have the B. And then last but not least, another A. Screw it on. And now we should be all good to go. So to start up the drone, on the back you got the button, just push the button once, and then the gimbal does its thing. Oh, strange. Let me turn it off for a second. No one you're going to get that SD card out now. Alright, so make sure the SD card's all the way in, otherwise it'll jam on the gimbal. There we go. I didn't have it all the way in. So there you go. So now you have your gimbal working both ways, nice and perfect. See that? Up, down, left, right, down, left, right. I say it's a 4K little baby. There, so we got the drone on, and we turn on the remote, which is just the on-off button. Switch it on. RX battery is 97%. We have camera tilt. Here, down, nice and slow actually, it's quite nice, doesn't jerk, and then up, and there, down, and not that annoying beep the whole time as you're doing it, which is good. So then you got all the FPV, so from memory, you got a headless mode, of course. Then you have here, you have home, which is the home for your controller. Then you have auto land here, and that's return to home, GPS mode, and then just normal mode, altitude mode, okay, bypassing the GPS. so we'll put it in GPS mode, and I'm pretty sure from memory we hold this button here down. Yep. And then that should do our compass calibration. So we do the same this way. This way. Okay. So I was wrong on that one. Which one to hold down? On this one. Let's try it. Alright. It looks a little better. So we go this way. That's the problem. You do so many drones, you've got to figure out when they're new which button does what, eh? But at the moment, I don't have the English instructions. But I'm not getting anywhere with my calibration unless that has to be there. And then I hold this one down. Let's try that one. Nope, not that one. Try going to home and holding down this one for a few seconds, eh? No. No. Well, now all our lights are solid. It is coming. So you can see your LED display in there. You've got all your stuff. So it'll give you altitude, distance away from you, speed, condition of the battery on the drone, how many satellites you've got, what you're in on your controller, and everything else. Let me just have a quick look and see if I can figure out which button to do the compass calibration. Probably in Chinese. It should be pretty easy. As I said, everything's pretty much the same. So we've got here, that's okay there. That's okay there. Here is the buttons in Chinese. Yes, done that. Okay, we've done that. Now here we go. Alright, so joysticks like this. Now we're in compass cal mode, it says. So we turn it. Yep. There we go, we've got a beep, change the colours, and then we turn it this way. Yeah, there we go. That's compass calibration now. We got it all locked up, so we figured that one out in Chinese. So that's on there. That's on there. GPS you can turn off. Auto land is this button here is auto land. So to arm the motors, I think memory was just in. Yeah, just in. Okay. And then disarm them. Back in again as well. Okay. Out. Disarm them. So out to disarm them, down and in to arm them. But yeah, I'll read a lot more once we get outside in the flight. Same thing. Connect your phone. If you can't read Chinese, I will scan the Android app with my barcode. Scan and see what it says. Alright, so the app it's telling us to download is JJRC UAV. Okay. So let's install that. Hopefully that won't take long to install. While we keep looking there, and we'll check out the app. Got all those on the charger, say, disconnected. Battery sits in, charges away. You can check the battery by holding your finger down. So I say it's 2/3 charge. So then just one short click and a long click switches the battery off because it's a smart battery. And there, so we'll wait for that to download for a second while we go through there. While we're doing that, waiting for that, I'll hit the record. To the back. From the back we have video and picture. Okay. So I'll hit the video record. There you go. It's recording now. You can see the little lights flashing away on the back of the camera. So now I'll take it outside and we'll do a bit of video of what's going on in the surface. Check out the quality. There. Coming down. Camera out. Coming down. Camera out. On the left. Picture. Back in. Stop recording. Coming down. So while we're waiting for the app to download, we went over most of the specs, didn't we? Yep, modular battery, which we know is their smart batteries. Altitude hold, anti-shake shooting. Ensure the drone delivers the highest qualities by reducing blur from vibration in mid-flight. Dual positioning mode. The positioning mode feature allows the drone to locate its own position precisely. It can even locate your desired location at a ramp slope by calculating the ramp's incline degree. Pretty smart. Fly free with headless mode. The headless mode allows you to control, which most people know what headless mode is, but for those who don't, headless mode means that if you get confused or you want, then no matter where the drone is, it figures out facing you. So that is forwards, that is backwards. Okay, no matter what. That is left, that is right. Moving. Even if it's this way, you push forwards, it'll still go forwards, even though it's really going backwards. Pull back. Coming backwards, even though it should be going forwards. Right, left, off you go. What I try and teach people is if they get confused and the drone's coming towards them like this, because everything's opposite now. So what I tell people is it's a little trick. Hopefully you'll learn something today from it. But to counteract that, just turn to the side like this. Okay. So now you're looking at the drone, but the controller is exactly where you want it. So forward is forward, backwards is backwards. So you push forward, the drone's going to go forward, okay, towards you. Backwards, left is left, right is right, okay. But when you come back this way and face the drone right this way, it's opposite. Forwards is coming toward you. Sorry. Yeah, on this mode here, if you push this way, it's going to go away. So always just hold the controller on the side here. So now we're going forwards, is forwards. So it's going away from you. But when it's facing you, you push forwards, it's going to come towards you. Okay? And that confuses a lot of people at the start. So as to say, if you want to not be confused, just face the controller in the same direction as the thing and just keep looking at the drone. So just stand like this, and then forwards is still forwards, backwards is still backwards, left is still left, right is still right. And then orientate the drone with the yaw, bring it around so that it's facing away from you, and then now you're back to normal. So that's just a trick instead of using headless mode. That's what I teach a lot of people when I teach drone flying, is just a trick, you know, don't get confused. If you're sitting there, just always just put the controller like this, but keep your eye on it, bang bang, everything works. The brain doesn't have to think as hard. So that's just that little trick. Let's see if we download it. Yep, we've got 1 second to go to download. And then we'll open up the app. It's the same as everything else, as I said before. We have to go, actually while that's finishing download, we'll do that now so we can show you. We're going to go into here, radio, and then we're going to scroll, there it is there, UAV 5G, so let's connect to that. It says obtaining IP address, connected, okay, and then always when you close out, it'll ask you that, and you hit yes, connect. Because you know that your drone doesn't have Wi-Fi. You're actually making a Wi-Fi connection just like a Bluetooth connection, but Bluetooth is very limited to its distance. So that's why they changed everything to a Wi-Fi connection, because you can get a lot further, especially now with 5 gigahertz. Yeah, the power, you can get full strength for a long way. Let's go and see if this app has downloaded, which is 1 more second, sorry about this guys, but anyway, it's all the learning curve for all of us. Put that away. When you buy them from Action Drones, just said the standard they come just with 1 battery. We try and always sell everything with 2 or 3 batteries, because as I say, you know, there's nothing worse than going out and after 20 minutes you got to wait 200 minutes to charge a battery. So if you want to go out and get some good images, have some fun, then you really need the 3 batteries. And then, you know, it's got 1 millisecond to go. And then we'll check out the app. I showed you before, yeah. Those buttons. GPS mode now. GPS. I'll just have to disconnect the Wi-Fi for a minute. My phone got confused. Won't download that last little bit. There we go. Now it's installing. Open the app. Allow. Okay, so let's go. Yeah. Settings, English. There we go. So now we've got English settings. So there's the app there, once it's opened. Go back, connect to Wi-Fi. Connect the drone to the Wi-Fi. Where's my drone? There's my drone. Connect. And we're connected. Now we will open the app. Okay, so we open the app. And it says connect to your X6. Okay. So we just had to hit connect. It came up in Chinese, so I just clicked this right button and it showed the settings, so you can change the language straight into English, okay? But when you download it in Chinese. So go to your drone, and there's your drone, okay? So there it is doing what it's got to do. It's very very beautiful, clear picture inside. For an inside, very clear. It'd be good to see what the outside ones look like. I'll just take a. So here you got the same thing. So we got a video, which we took a video outside, but there you go. This is the video inside. Hey guys, this is my drone wobbling around, and you'll be able to see me. So pretty clear little camera. Let me bring it around here if you can see that there. So yeah, that's what's going on. So you got the video recording is off now. Stop. Start. Okay. And then the pictures, same. And then we'll go through all the app modes, but it's pretty much the same. Auto takeoff, return to home, and then once you hit the auto takeoff, the arrow will go the other way, so it's auto land. And then you have your we got out of that. We're at home. Okay. And then down the bottom it gives you, which is very good, it gives you your altitude, your height, and the distance away from you. Okay, you can do VR goggles, and then you can do follow me. Okay, so you don't want to follow me yet. Orbit mode, so you can go through and do your orbit. And then this one here allows to invert your screen, which we don't want. At the top you got a little controller signal, which is your voltage of the battery voltage left in your controller and the battery voltage left in your drone. So you got 89% left in the drone. So yeah. So in the next video we'll go over the app in full depth and the drone itself out flying. We'll show you how it flies, and thanks again guys, thanks for your patience, and look forward to seeing you again. Don't forget to hit the button down below to subscribe, that'll be great. The more viewers we get, it means the more drones we can get in and review. We're trying to catch up. We're getting about 10 new ones a week at the moment. We're trying to bring all the latest stuff across and do some Australian drone unboxings, so we all know what we can get and what's out there. And yeah, just keep looking on our website for updates. It gets updated every day with new videos, new drones. There's about 50 drones on there at the moment, and as I say, we're adding about 30 more. So it's actiondrones.com.au. Hope you enjoyed this guys, and if you did, give it a thumbs up.